That's a 2-star bear. And that is an Ashland's marksman. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. Oh boy, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, hang on. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. This is a thing. Well, howdy all. Welcome on back in the campfire. We're riding back into Valheim with the new patch, Call to Arms. I've been super excited about this patch for it's providing us new weapons, new items, new crafting materials, and some new mobs like bears. We're going to be hunting bears, which is going to be kind of crazy. I've been talking about probably doing a brand new run. If you want to see a whole brand new run in Valheim with Call to Arms, let me know down in the comments. But for today, we're just going to be loading up our old world and checking out all the new things. We're going to be crafting some of the new items, playing around, trying to hunt down some bears to see what all that entails, and just checking out some of the fun stuff that's going to be along with the new patch. Well, hope you enjoyed today's ride, so without further delay, let's get to riding. Alright, heading into our little workshop. I want to check out to see all the new things that we did unlock. A bunch of things popped in as soon as I loaded up into the world. And a couple of them, there it is. One is the wooden sword. So I kind of want to build this and try to go hunt down the bears. I got to figure out where they are and see if I can take on a bear with a wooden sword. I think that'd be kind of fun. So let me go ahead and craft this bad boy. So we need fine wood, core wood, and wood. So let's grab a hold of some of those. Should I have some of those? I don't remember how many I actually need. Ah, there we go. Barely. Okay, barely. I haven't been onto this world in so long. It's been quite a minute. So I got some materials to actually grind out. All right, so let's see here. Wooden swords. Let's craft that bad boy. There we go. That's our new first item. The wooden sword. Check this thing out. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna continue wearing this armor. The armor that I'm wearing is the breastplate of Ask. It's just the lightweight Ashland's armor. I do have the heavier set, but I'm just gonna roll with this. I don't think I need more than this to take on a bear. I hope not. And I'm just gonna be using these foods for stam and a little bit of that for deal. If I need more than that to take on a bear, this is gonna be in trouble. Okay, so a couple other things that I think we locked in is the black metal battle axe. I believe that is new, which is pretty exciting. There wasn't really a new battle axe. So you had the regular battle axe, which is here, which is the iron one, and then it went straight to the crystal. There was no black metal one at least that I remember. So that's new, so that's going to be pretty good. Let's see what else was popped up that was new. That's all stayed the same. Here we go. So it's going to be some of these items. So the bracelets of Brave, your mind hardens as do your blows. Okay, so increase mace damage and quick health burst regeneration. That could be really good. So it'd be good for clubs, blunts, your maces and whatnot. Which that would be like really good against bone mass. Bone mass is severely weak against bludgeoning damage. So mace is the way to go for bone mass. But the problem is, that requires black metal, which, you won't really need that. You won't be able to get that for bone mass, which kind of stinks, because that's after bone mass. This is where all the goblins and stuff are out. Let's see here. What is this one? Heart of the Forest. This could be pretty interesting. What is this? Health regeneration plus 25%. That is awesome. That is awesome. I actually want to, let's make one of these. Let's see, which one should let's go through the rest of them first and see what would be kind of good. Increase armor and quick burst of health regeneration. So we have armor plus 20 and health gain 50. That's pretty awesome. We can probably make that one. What's this one? Movement speed plus 15%. Ooh, stamina. Stamina is like key in here. That looks like a headpiece. So it's a trinket. It is a trinket. So let's build one of these. I want to see, let's see if I have a shaman trophy real quick. So I kind of want, okay, let's see what kind of trophies I do have. Let's go check my wall of trophies. Is there a shaman trophy on my wall? Looking around. I do not have a shaman trophy anywhere. As you can see, I do have every single boss's trophy head, because I went back and defeated them once more. And if you're like, well, where's the Ashland boss? I stuck his pretty butt out here. That dude was a pain, even the second time around. So, I stuck him out there. I stuck him out there. That's where he's at. It's nighttime, but it's alright. We have lights and whatnot. Where was it? Down here. So I won't be able to make the Heart of the Forest, which is the health regeneration. I would recommend that would be like a really good one to have. This one would be good, especially if you're a bludgeoning guy, which is pretty good in the. I believe bludgeoning is still pretty good in not the Ashland. Well, Ashlands, yeah, because the skeletons. So I think that'd still be rocking pretty solid in Ashlands. I mean, bludgeoning is pretty good all the way around. I typically lean more on the axes and the swords, sword and board type mentality. Let's see here. So let's build. Let's build the stamina one. I kind of want to build the stamina one overall. I don't really care much for the armor. I don't really need that, but the extra stamina is like key in this game. So I'm going to build this. So I need 5, which you can get in the swamp. So this is like swamp trinket right here, which is amazing. That'd be really good in the swamp because you're in the water. You get wet the entire time in the swamp. Even when you're fighting bone mass, you're wet. So this could be tremendously helped because you get the debuff when you're wet. So we need 5 iron and 5 bones. Hopefully I have those bones. All right, so there we go. We have the weather bones. We have all that. I just had to run in and knock all that out. All right, here we go. Nimble Inklet. Boom. All right, so there we go. There we go. Is this going? My thing is this going to replace my belt? So that's going to be my big thing. So let's see if it's going to replace my belt at all. Hopefully not. It doesn't. Okay, so it does not replace the belt. So I'm assuming. Okay, so it looks like we got, with the new update, we have a new equipable slot because we have the headband that's good for the light and everything, and we have the wisp. The wisp usually replaces the belt. So this is a unique item. The wisp is usually classified as a unique item as well, I'm pretty sure. So you can only have either the wisp or the belt. I usually lock on the belt because it gives you the weight, because you just don't get a whole lot of carrying weight. I would assume that the one thing I would like in Valheim is the ability to get like a backpack, so we can increase our slot size, because now we have a whole new item that's going to take up our inventory. It means our carry inventory is our weapons, whatever weapon combos we want. I usually also run around the hammer. Our food, usually 3 slots of food. Potions, if you're going to be running around needing potions for any kind, for fighting, survival, and whatnot. Usually you only need potions for bosses, unless you're just one of those that's one around. And now you have arrows or bolts, depending on what you want to use for projectiles, if you want that. And if you're a mage class, that's a whole other thing. You got staffs and mana and all this other stuff to deal with. And you have your unique item, which is your belt or wisp, and now we have a trinket, which takes up a whole nother slot. So it means your like random items spots are super limited now. Super limited now. So I would like to see like a backpack that we can. It takes up like 1 slot. Like takes up 1 slot here, but it like gives you a full list of slots here. So it gives you another, what is it, 4, 8. So it gives you 8 slots, but it takes 1, so you only gain 7. I would actually be okay with that. You lose 1 slot to gain 8, but your overall net is 7 slots. Gain another extra 7 slots for a backpack item is tremendous. I would love that. Or the next thing I would love is a, you know, like most other games and whatnot, you have the side thing that pops over in the side. You have your body so you can equip, and so it doesn't take up your inventory slots. I would like that. That would be like the only other things. Like, hey, look, you can all like inventory slots is this sections right here, and then your armor, trinkets, belt, whatnot, all goes on a whole other list. Everything else stays the same. You just have another little section over here. I think there's a mod for it. I think I've used a mod in the past, but just for the standard game, I would love to see that added as not a mod, but actually standard in the game. That would just free up just more slots. It really would. That'd be great. To me, my opinion, that would be great. But anyway, so we have our new trinket that's going to give us stand plus 50 and movement speed plus 15. I mean, I guess I'm a little bit faster. Let's unequip it. I guess I'm a little bit quicker. Maybe, I mean, it's 15%. So, I mean, I think I would have to actually have, like, one of my buddies on. And we'd have to do, like, a foot race or something. But anyways, let's jump in bed. I'm going to drop off the extra stuff I don't need. Okay, so our stam is 201. Ah, we have, Hugo. But hang on, 201. Do I have to activate this thing? Hang on. Okay, hang on. Talk to you first. So the gleaming trinket I see in the grass. Done in with pride and let its power course through you as you strike down your foes. Once your adorn reaches its peak, you are sure to be rewarded. Oh, once your adrenaline is peak. Okay, so how do I... Okay, here we go. That's nice to know. But how do I activate this thing? Is there like a button that I'm missing here? So it seems like I have to activate it. So the effective duration is 30. How do I activate this thing? Oh, whoa. What's that down there? 3, 2, 1. Is it random? Hang on. Alright, we're gonna beat you. This sword is so weak. Okay. Okay, well, anyways, y'all, we're gonna do this. Okay, so I guess it activates randomly. That's interesting. I mean, that's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, I think it just activates randomly or something. Let's get into the forest. We're gonna learn more about this trinket. So we're gonna be hunting down some bears. Bears. That is a deer. I'm assuming bears would be in the woods. Alright. We're gonna find the bears the old-fashioned way. Come on. Aha! There's a bear. Whoa! That thing is huge. That thing is monstrous. I'm seeing when I'm actually in a fight, the little there's a bottom deal that's charging up there. Good God, look at this thing. Bear. Oh, okay. Okay, so this thing, I'm like doing nothing to this dude. Wow. I'm gonna do like 0.8. 1.8. Okay, this sword is like, okay. I mean, it's better than a club. I will say that I think this wooden sword is like a replacement for clubs. I think it's a replacement for clubs. Okay, this guy's like doing nothing. All right, partner, it's you and me. Let's do this. All right, let's see what you drop. So it looks like, oh, bear paw, bear meat, bear hide, and pattern of bear. We also, so we just on loincloth of the bear, paws of the bear. All right. But okay, so it looks like there's a charge up thing. So I wonder if I might just be too high a level for the this drink for getting active. I think if I fill it up, I might end up it might activate or something. All right, there's a troll. Okay, so bear armor is not in here. I think bear armor is going to be over here. Bear armor. Here we go. Pattern of bear. So this is a patterns of the bear. Set effects 3 parts. Berserk. Ooh, increased damage and regeneration, but weakens you against physical damage. Oh, but you get tons. Oh, okay. Okay, so we get a bunch of stuff for that. Alright, so let's continue on. Where is... Here we go. Paws of the bear. So we need a lot more bear parts. I'm going to do some bear hunting. I think I probably need like a bear trophy for that. Alright, so we got some of that to hunt down, whatnot. Got some bear meat. That's going to be some new recipes there. Anything new over here? I don't think I saw anything new. We do have more trinkets. Ah, okay, so we have more trinkets over here. What are these trinkets? We have pulsating earrings. Okay. Which is E-tier regen, so that's going to be really good for mages. That's pretty going to be good there. E-tier gain more mage, so this is going to be more magic trinkets. So you got your elemental, your blood, all that fun stuff. Health gain 100 and health stamina gain 100. That would be awesome. That's going to be really, that would be really, really awesome. You know, I need a Morgan trophy, which I do not have. And another one is stamina gain 100, which is cool. Slash plus 10%. Ooh, there's your sword guy. Your resounding shackle. That is going to be your sword. Sword, probably even axe. Trinket right there. That's pretty cool. Increase slash damage and quick burst of stamina regeneration. I kind of want that one. I think I do have a secret trophy. Let's see if I have all those. I kind of want to make that one. There it is. The shackle. Boom, baby. Okay, cool. I'm going to put that back over here. So we're going to replace this trinket here. I'm going to leave that one on there just because, you know, why not? Why not? Let's see what the other things... I'm just going to stick everything in here. Food, sure, go there. Okay, so what else did we unlock? Okay, was there trinkets down here too? Okay, so these are the trinkets we already found there. Was there trinkets over here? No. I think the only, like, quote-unquote trinket was just that necklace, but it really wasn't a trinket. Okay, anything here that's new? No. Just the regular, still the same staff, same everything else. Dunder. Yep, I already have all those. Okay, what are the new building things that I got? So let's also quickly look at some new building things. Let's see what else have we unlocked. I have all these things already. I don't think there's anything new here. There's the gem cutter, which I already have, right? Why not have a gem cutter? What's this do? What's the gem cutter to? Hang on. What's the gem cutter to? Black Forge improvement. Ooh, do I not have a gem cutter? Alright, well let's make... Yeah, I don't. Let's make the gem cutter real quick. I have all that. So let me grab everything and let's build all that out. That? Where am I missing? What? I just picked up flame metal. I picked up iron. Flame metal is what I need. I need flame metal, which is there. All right. Flame metal. I need to really do some organizing here, y'all. All right. Flame metal. Boom. There we go. So that is now upgraded. I don't think that got me anything else other than I can make these things a little bit stronger, which is a-okay. Okay, what else is the new things that I can build? So that was the new thing, gem cutter. So that's the new upgrade. I don't see any other upgrades. I already have that. We already saw that I have that and that. Feather Wraith. Ooh, Ark's Fine Trophy. I don't have that. So that's going to be the extra new thing for that. So I'm going to have to build this at some point. There we go. I know I don't have enough of the feathers. I know I don't have that trophy. I have plenty of refined E-tier, so we're going to get some of those knocked out. But that's going to be the new trophy. That's just going to just amplify that up a little bit more. What other things did we get that are new? Anything new? I know I already have both of those. I think that's all the new things on this tab. Miscellaneous, I don't think I saw anything miscellaneous new here. Oh, archery target. Okay, so we need 10 leather and 4 fine wood. Let's jump in bed. Make it daytime. So we could build an archery target now. Which... Oh, it looks like I need to attach to something. Okay. Should I attach this to? Let's build like a little I don't know, archery thing somewhere. Double stack it maybe? Nah, it's not double stack it. All right. So let's get back over to the archery, which is this one. Turn that around there. Boom. All right. Let's see how effective this thing is. Let's take a step back. It's a little dark. I know I just slept. So I'm gonna give it a second. Let's see. We're gonna shoot that in a second. What else did we get while we wait for the sun to fully rise up? I think we still have all the regular ships. We have all those beautiful things. None of that is new. None of those are new. So let's go back to buildings. Anything new in the building sections? Whoops, buildings. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. And then furniture. Anything new in the furniture? Doesn't quite look like it. Alright, so nothing new there, but there are some new mobs that we're gonna have to like run around, hunt down, and check out. So we're gonna have to pop around to all the other biomes, see what all those new biomes deals, to see if other things that we unlock. But for first, I want to check this out. So it's daylight enough. It's daylight enough. So we're gonna pop this. Fire! Whoa, I am way off. Okay, I am way off. Way off. Aim a little bit higher. Fire! There we go, bullseye. Ooh, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. That's a good shot. Look at that. Right in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna help with like practice. That's like legit good practice. And it doesn't. Is this thing like taking damage? No, it barely took any damage from that. That is awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to make it like an actual archery range. That's actually kind of fun. That's a 2-star bear. And that is an Ashland's marksman. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh boy. Hang on. Oh boy, hang on. Okay, hang on. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. This is a thing. Boom! Okay. We're having fun with this, y'all. We're having fun with this. 2-star! I'm just sitting there trying to hunt some of these guys down to see if I can get a trophy, and then boom, a 2-star. I got Ashland dudes. It's just, the nighttime. Alright, what did I just pick up? I just picked up... Did I not get a trophy? I didn't get a trophy. Alright, well, we're gonna continue on until we got... Because I need a trophy. I need a trophy. Well, let's continue on. And I do know that we are technically in the Black Forest, so bears spawn in the Black Forest 100%. Continue on the bear hunt for a trophy. Alright. Trophy. I came and snuck up on you. Maybe a trophy? There we go, finally! Oh, okay, so we also got the bronze pendant unlocked. Okay, so we got... Dude, I killed a lot of bears, got a lot of meat, and I got 1 trophy. The drop rate on this sucker is ridiculous. It's pretty much the same as the werewolves in the mountains to get the trophy head for that piece, but it looks like we still need a trophy for like the for the carpet and whatnot. So I'm gonna grind out a few more and try to get at least 2, maybe 3 trophy heads. I think I'm gonna try to get like 3 to 4 because I want to make the carpet and everything else. So I'm gonna go for 3 to 4. All right, we're back to base. So the new thing we're able to make is the bear. I think it's furniture. There it is. Bear. This thing's huge. This thing is actually kind of massive. All right, where should we put the bear rug? I kind of want to put the bear rug like right here, kind of right in the middle, so it like sticks out and it's like. Or the should I put it? Yeah, I kind of want to stick it right over here. Let's see here. How about right? Do I want to do that? I don't want that to be a tripping hazard, you know? Maybe like right there. No. I mean, I guess for now, since I really don't have anything here, let's go ahead and stick the bear hide, the bearskin rug here. There we go. Whoop, wrong button. So that is the bearskin rug. The thing is actually kind of cool. That thing is actually kind of cool looking. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, let's go ahead and build up the other things that we need to get. Actually, let's clear out some of the inventory. Clear out inventory. All right, so the new things that we can build is the new armor, which would be, where are you? There it is. So here's the headless of the bear, or headdress of the bear. So we're gonna go ahead and build that sucker up. And then we're gonna go ahead and we need to build the, we need blueberries. Let me get everything I need and let's build up the whole shebang. All right, now we can build up everything else. So we already have the headdress. So let's build this up. Next is going to be the bear paws, and then the loincloth. All right, so we have this all built out. So we're going to go ahead and attach all these bad boys. God damn, I like that headpiece. I like that headpiece. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this so I can really see what this looks like. Look at all the paint on this dude. Oh my god, we look awesome. Oh, I really, 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 really like this. I think I like this more than the wolf armor that we get. I mean, I do like the glowing eyes we get from the wolf headdress, the werewolf headdress. I really like the glowing eyes, but the overall, everything else looks really, really, really cool. And the full armor buff that we get from these things is for a full set. Yeah, we take more damage, but we have better slashing and chopping, health regeneration, and stamina regeneration. Oh, that is awesome. We have actually pretty decent parry and stuff. Oh, wait. Are these weapons? Hang on. So these are weapons. So these are kind of like the... Oh, so these are kind of like the wolf claws. Okay. So these are kind of like the wolf claws that you get. That's all fisticuffs for the fisticuffs boxing type stuff. That is pretty cool. Okay. I'm not missing anything else, right? Just a quick little gander. No, I think we got everything else from here. Typically it's just these three, and then the cape was going to be number 4. And then the new weapons, which is the claws and whatnot. All right, so this is the new stuff for the wolf, or I mean the bear suit and everything else. So there's a couple more things called the vials. So we need to actually track those down. All right, so as mentioned, the next creature is the vials. The vials are located in the plains region. So we just popped over to our little base. It is super foggy. Our tar farm that's over here, so we can actually come out here and get tar, farm all our other extra little stuff that we need to be in the place to get. Wow, it is foggy. Of course it has to be foggy. But we're going to be running around and we're going to try to find a vial. I have no idea where this was going to be. They do exist in the plains, but we've been running around for a while. But here is a vial. So these are like the bear versions of the plains, and these things are massive. Now I do know that fire is actually probably the best way to go to with these guys. I'm not wielding a fire blade. I do have one, I just didn't bring it. Let's see if we get lucky on a trophy right off the bat. Which we did not get a trophy, but we did pick up a bunch of new things. We did pick up the Vile Rib Cage, which is going to be pretty important. This is going to unlock a few more things, but as you can see, it still provides bear hide and bear meat. So we need to do a little bit more. I don't need that. I'll keep the trophies. I'll keep those hides and stuff. What is that? Rotten meat? I mean, as well just keep that too. You never know. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that either. I have tons of that. But we do need to try to hunt down some more vials to get, I think there's another thing that needs to drop out of them. So let's go hunt down some more vials. But you can only find vials that I found at night. It's about to get daytime, so might not run into another vial here, but I'll try to get a few more, and then we're going to head back to base. and check out what that all unlocks for us. Alrighty, y'all, as the sun is starting to rise, I just killed my last vial. It finally dropped a trophy. Finally dropped a trophy. I probably killed 15, 16 of those guys. Been running back and forth, repair, and I did actually repair. I just swapped with these. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run around. But I finally got a trophy. So we're gonna head back to base. It did unlock a couple extra little things for me, so we're gonna go check out the new set of armor and everything else that this is gonna give. The drop rate on the trophy is absolute ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. So if you're planning on, unless you're really lucky, and you happen to get like a trophy right off the bat, or within like 2 or 3 of those suckers, because one, they don't spawn very often. They don't spawn very often at all. But yeah, I've been killing those suckers for a while and finally got a hold of one. So let's head back to base. I know I'm rambling. It's just, Alright, we're back. We have everything we can make the Vile armor set. So let's give this a go. So we need to craft the Vile Bone drapes, the Vile Bone, that one. We use our one and only trophy we got in the entire thing. The Vile Bone Maw Claws, which is going to be the hand-to-hand combat version of the Bear Paws. And then the Vile Bone Cage. So let's go ahead, get over here so we can actually see. Let's take the cape off, and then we are going to knock those 3 out there. Ooh, check out that bone jaw. Hang on, did I get the... Oh, that one right there. There we go. Ooh, y'all, check this one out. Okay, this one's pretty slick too. Look at that backbone. Like, you can see the actual, like, backbone cage, like, all the way down and whatnot. That's pretty cool. There's the jaw, and then apparently the Vile Bone, or the Vials head thing also on the shoulder, even though we needed it for the jaw. All that trouble, and all we just do is the jaw. But the claws are kind of cool. Kind of cool. They remind me of, like, Wolverine's, because the bone claw type things during his origin, but it's just the 2. But it's actually kind of cool. So this set, these things they're going to be a little bit better than the bear set. It's not going to be as, yeah, these probably would be better because they're from the plains than the other set that you get from the mountains. So I would assume that this set's probably the, so how I'm ranking them is if you have the bear set, then you have the mountain set with the werewolves, and then you have the plain set, which is this one right here. Which is /20 pierce. This is actually a pretty decent set. What does the armor do? Again, it does the same thing. Reduce weakness on blunt, slash, and things, but our blunt, pierce, stamina, and health regen all goes up the roof, which is really awesome. So this is a really good set when it comes to I need to repair everything. When it comes to gearing up and just running around being like the Mauler, the Berserker, and everything else, I think that's going to be pretty slick. So we are going to do this. I'm going to put this gear up, re-put all this back on, because there's still one more main thing we need to actually do, and it's actually requires to be at night. It is actually ghost hunting. I didn't run into one in the Black Forest because that's where the ghosts are. But we need that for another building material, y'all, that we are getting for the new... it sucks that I can't put that on. But let's see here. What can I take down that I really don't need to showcase? Let's take down... take down you. I don't really want you up there. Hold that. Put that there. Boom. There we go. I'm going to pick that up and put that up. Now we have the wolves. So that's the wolf set right there. That's the mountain set. That's the same thing as this with the brawlers. So now we have the bear set. We have the Vile set. We have the mountain set. I just really like the mountains because the 2 glowy eyes. That to me, that's just autumn. Way better than this. This is just looks like that's just too gothic to me, I guess, or something like that. But we have like all our major sets, y'all. All our major sets. which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna wait till nighttime, and then we're gonna go back into the Black Forest to try to find these ghosts, because they should drop a new material that allows us to make a new build. All right, we are at the, I call it the Int merchant, but which is the witch over in the swamp. I think this is the new thing that's in here, the corked vial. So I'm gonna go in first. There it is. So now we can do all the blob forests, blob bombs, and everything there. So I'm just gonna buy a couple of those bad boys. Trying to see serving trays. We already had all those. I'm pretty sure candle wicks. I'm gonna go buy those to see if that. Nope, that didn't unlock anything new. Let's do the fiery spicy powder. That's new. I guess I never had that. Here's the herbs of the hidden hills. Pretty sure I had all those. Seafarers had those. There's the IVCs. Pungent pebbles. I guess I already purchased those at some point. Cured squirrel hamstrings. Powdered dragon eggshells. I think that's all. I think I've already had these things before. I'm gonna purchase that. Purchase that. There we go. I purchased a bunch of new things. Okay, might as well pick those things up. I guess the broom is telling me I'm time to go. But the new thing though is the corked vial. So that's gonna give us new recipes, new food recipes. So let's head back for that. And there's a ghost. Our first ghost, just took him out, and we just got ectoplasm, which unlocked the TWG, whatever the heck that was, that just like flew through. Now we still need to find the trophy. Pretty sure there is a trophy for this guy, so I'm gonna have to be running around and finding that. But that's where these little suckers are populated at, so that's where you're gonna find these dudes. And we need to get a couple more of those ectoplasms. Anyways, do I have my build tool on me? Yeah, here we go. So what that build does, what we just got was, I think it's right there, the TWIG, which we're gonna need 5 ectoplasms, which we don't have, bronze nails and whatnot. I think this is a fighting test. I mean, just like that we have for the archery one, we can build this one. So I'm gonna try to get a few more, find some few more ghosts. Maybe we'll get lucky and get myself a trophy out of these guys. And then we'll get back to base, build that up, and I think that's gonna wrap up all the new stuff. So let me hunt down some ghosts. All right, we got ourselves everything we need to make the this guy, the TWIG. I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here, so it's the same like little spot for the archery. Maybe I'll like build this up a little bit, make this like the training ground spot, but we'll see. Whoa! Okay, so it like, interesting. Does it, how much damage does it do? Oh, it actually does a little bit of damage. Ooh. Okay, so you can actually like train to fight with it. I wonder if it also attacks other creatures that might run by. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like it. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can break it. Okay, I'm not really fighting too well with this sucker. There we go. Pop it. Ooh, I'm doing some damage. I'm gonna see if I can break it though. Oh, it's trying to regenerate. Oh, I broke it. Do I get everything back? I do. Okay, so you get everything back. So you can break it. So you can break it. I do wonder though if it's actually going to attack like everything that gets like close to it. That'd be kind of funny. If it's like boars and little things, because instead of like having these workbenches all over the place, just go out and farm and make a bunch of these things and have it circle around your base, and it just attacks whatever. So that would be kind of interesting to check out. I wonder if it actually does that. Actually, I'm gonna see. So let's break you down. I'm gonna grab everything. Let's test this theory. Is there like a little boar somewhere? I want to see if it will fight a boar. Let's see here. Where's a boar? There has to be a boar somewhere. Okay, there's this guy here. So I'm gonna see if I can bring this guy a little closer. Hey, you. Yeah, little Neek. Come here. I want you to come over here. Follow me, little Neek. Why are you swimming? Why are you swimming? Come on. Well, if I had a boar, this would be faster. For some reason, there's not a boar. Okay, come on. Come here, little Neek. Come on, little Neek. I want you inside. I want to see if this actually works. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Will it fight? Will it fight? No. What? So it only fights me? Okay, come on. So it only fights me? Is that it? Does it only fight me? Little Neek, little turd, go! So I think it only fights me. Okay, so you can't use it as guards. Boo! Okay, so yeah, it seems like it only was activated when I got close to it. Well, we gave it a try. We tried it. But so far, y'all, actually, whatever. I'll just let you sit there. That's fine. Well, anyways, y'all, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up all that. We just learned a bunch about the new patch. We got both sets of armor, where to get the vial, where to get the bear, where to get the ectoplasm, which is all the main things. We saw what they looked like, how they perform, all the trinkets. So the trinkets, they require some boosting. So when you're in combat and they fill all the way up, they become active and you get the little boom boost for it. There's also some extra little things that's hidden about as well. Like the wooden weapons, we were able to make the wooden sword. However, all the other wooden weapons that are actually unlocked, I believe you have to find all those. And then there's also the new foods and a bunch of other stuff. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you want a full brand new ride playthrough of Valheim with me, let me know down in the comments. But if you actually enjoyed this ride, please shoot that like button as well. And I'll catch y'all on the next ride. Adios, y'all.